अदनान, चेतन, जिगर, जीकू, अजीत, समाज, जराट, अनूप, अकील, मोहम्मद फैसल, जयप्रकाश, मोहसिन, मफी, प्रीति, प्रिया, आजितोष, तुषार, उबैद, जीकू, सर वसीम, सर इरफान, सैयद, विष्णु, कम, मोहम्मद, वंदना, वेल कुमार, अली, अली रजा, एडविन, चंद्रा, मोहन, इमरान, सर अरफात, दीपक, अदनान, अजय, बतूर, इब्राहिम, मुरली, रिजवान, सचिन, सुजीत, कॉम्पले, रिया, सैयद, फैसल, हारून खान, विनय, जावेद, सेंगर, फारिद, प्रदीप, प्रेम, अभिषेक, आमिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, मोहम्मद, सही, परिता, नबील, चित्रा, तलाश, हारिस, कांग्रेचुलेशन, मनीष, अमर, अदेरो, पलीसा, असलम, आतिफ, ग्रेस, ग्रेग, बैक, सचिन, कमाल, बशकर, रोहित, पैटिस, दीक्षित, रियाज, सौरभ, सिद्धार्था, नदीर, तारिक, वेंकट, तो हरी पश्चिम से मंसूर, रेहाना, विजय, विशाल, अर्जुन, असद, इलियास, खान, कांग्रेचुलेशन, एंथनी, अरविंद, हसान, वसीम, मंगेश, राज, अकबर, परना, संकल्प, विषय, ईश्वरी, अफजाल, विवेक, हसीब, हामिद, लीश, पल्लवी, अनम, फैसल, बुरहान, हुसैन, मतीन, पांडे, सैयद, खलील, मुनीफ, हसान, गुप्ता, आशा, अजय, इकेन, पूजा, तलहा, विजय, अमजद, जॉफरी, हसन, सुजित, अमित, बीबी, राजू, पवन, उमर, मान, वेंकटेश, अहमद, गुप्ता, शीश, मैरी, शॉन, जमाल, तुलसीदास, अनान, मोहसिन, नदीम, अली, हिसाम, कवैस, अजीम, मंसूर, शकील, केरिया, हसन, रियाज हुसैन, प्रदीप, मीना, आसमा, दुर्गा, शरीफ, अली अल बलूच, कांग्रेचुलेशन माय फ्रेंड, सलमान, सुबता, हसन, मोहसिन, मनीक, क्रिस्टोफर, जंगीर, हमास, मोहम्मद शफीक, नवीन, दरिक्सा, फियाज, प्रशांत, इलियास, धमवीर, नीजू, अब्राहम, श्रीनिवास, सुंदेला, नबील अहमद, नवीद, बिलाल, बिदरा अली, शाजी, उबैद, बाबर, कौडी, रिजवान, इमरान, विवेक, राजीव, राव, इश्ताक, फैजान, रहील, निसार, उमर, आज, संदीप, शिराज, तीनों, उसामा, कोमल, शिवानी, सलमान, सदा, आनंद, दिलवम, अजय, साबिर, उजैर, सुरिंदर, प्रदीप, अमीर, मोहित, वकास, निधि, उमर, उस्मान, संदीप, अमित, अबू ताहिर, नवीन, अर्शद, मोहम्मद, विवेक, या सुशान, फुरकान, गजेंद्रा, नागराज, नसीमा, सागर, मोहम्मद, जायना, हुसैन, रश्मि, नेहा, फैसल, अली, अली, अल अजमी, हमाद, नुमान, आलम, विजय, सरनाया, सवाना, मोहम्मद, जक्का, जाकिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सादिमा, सहर, अजेब, समीर, इफ्ती, तलाल, हमाद, उमर, उस्मान, मलिक, अजेब, वकास, प्रिया, रफी, सायरा, सरस्वती, सौरभ, सशवानी, फैवज, श्रीकांत, प्राण, जानदार, डुओ, फ्रांसिस, अब्दुल, मोहम्मद, उमर, अभिषेक, अभिलाष, अबरार, फरहान, लता, निधि, इब्राहिम, विनोद, फैसल, अमीर, इनाम, अब्दुल अजीज, इकेन, अकमल, अजान, बासिल, गारिमा, कैवन, पद्मा, साजिद, साजिद, वलीद, चेताली, अनामिका, जरनाब, सुदीप, नवीन, मोजदेव, नवीद, कांग्रेचुलेशन, आतिफ, चक्रा, हसन, नदीम, आबिद पटेल, आदिति, सुभाषेश, कुरेश, उमर, रफीउल, गुलाम, शाम बाबू, दीपक, कैरोलिन, लिनविन, शीतल, एल्विन, उनिंद्रा, प्रशांत, अबरार, अली खान, राम, विद्या, तलहा, बासाद, राशिद, माधवन, गुरजीत, रिशु, दत्ता, सबान, अजीम, मंगेश, मुदस्सिर, प्रदीप, सिद्रा अली, मैन, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सुहेल, अमूल, तहसीन, नबील, आतिफ, जिया, नित्या, शाह, मोहम्मद, शकील उमर, अहमद, मिस्टर अवध, हिरुति, सलमान, खालिद, सैयद, सत्यस्नैन, वसी, सैयद, सुहेल, शाम, सिन्हा, जिद इकबाल, विवेक. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil. The question is, are you ready to become certified project management professional? That is the real question here that we need to answer here. Walaikum assalam, Faisal. Walaikum assalam, Aslam. Guys, if you have any question regarding PMP session, this is the regarding PMP. This is the time to become more of a, what I would say, selfish and ask your question more and more. Put in the comment that can you hear me properly? Can you see me properly? My voice is clear or not? Just put in the comment. And if you have any question, feel free to ask. Would love to answer your question answers. And of course, message in the group that the coaching call has started in the PMP aspirant group and in whichever the batch you are, so that every single person can learn in the live class. So I want to share something with you that I have been thinking lately a lot. I am a big fan of online classes because you also get the recording of that video, right? This is a benefit of that. So I attended one of the training last on Saturday. It was online, right? It was online session, but I was having some things. I know I will get the recording of that. I paid premium for that so that I can get recording of that, right? So the thing is that it's been 5 days. I haven't watched the recording. You can say that I was not getting time. I'm trying to spend like 20 minutes, 30 minutes on them on daily basis, but I'm still not watching. Whereas whenever those training happen live, whenever those training happened live, what I did, I always watched them. I was always taking notes, making sure. So this is very important for you guys. If you are in the session, like try to join the live classes. Try to join in the live classes so that you can give your input. You can learn, ask question and go straight forward into that. Okay, this is a very important thing to look into that. Okay, Hasnan is asking, is it important to memorize ITTO for process from exam point of view? Hasnan, I know you are preparing for CAPM. So are you asking in the context of CAPM or are you asking in the context of PMP? So let me answer here from the context of PMP. In the PMP exam, you will not get even a single question. You will not get even a single question from ITTOs. So for those students who are my students, they know that like we have never mentioned even ITTOs. Like we have thousands of PMPs. We never even mentioned ITTO. So what is ITTO? ITTO is input, tools and technique and output. Input, tools and technique and output, right? So ITTO, input, tools and technique and output. In the exam, the old exam of PMP, ITTO could be important, right? ITTO used to be important, but in the current exam, the ITTO has nothing value. The exam is all about, in the flow system, the exam is all about asking you how these things are, like all the situational questions about team, stakeholder, communication, risk, quality, procurement, no ITTO questions. Thank you for asking. Okay, Walaikum Assalam, Sadia, management professional, Fahim. Okay, if you have any other question, feel free to ask me. Okay, so guys, yesterday we did yesterday we had in 7 days we had 17 PMPs. So I shared one video in which basically those people who have cleared PMP, I asked them, some of them shared their success story which we are recording. Some of them just gave me personal feedback. It's all about how you want to share. Everybody want to share their success story in their own words. So their success stories, I made 7 lessons from all those people. I hope you have watched that video. Kind of very important in a context that you are learning from those people their lessons, what they have to give to you, right? So those lessons are very important, very critical. So look at those lessons, a video that is important. So now we'll go to solving question answers. Guys, if you are here for the first time, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel so that the channel can grow and more people can learn. If you are here as a regular person, please do like this video and let's start the question answers. The question number 1 is with you now. Jeep, what is your answer, guys? I don't see answers in comment box. So what's your answer? Put your answers in the chat box. What's your answer? C A C C. Hi hi. Okay, so what is the most effective way for project manager to build trust with the newly formed virtual teams? So first of all, we need to see what is virtual team. When we use the word virtual team, we need to understand what does that mean. So virtual teams are those teams which spend almost no time at a face-to-face location, right? So when we are talking about virtual team, please understand that in your exam you will get the questions, a lot of the questions about the challenges in the virtual team, how to overcome those challenges, what are the ways in which you can build bond, things of those nature. What is the most effective way for a project manager to build trust within a establish clear rules and engagement for protocols? Yes, which means team charter. This is very important, very critical. I would say it's a good answer. Encouraging to demonstrate no. Scheduling an in-person kickoff to start the project. So Haroon and Faisal and Saad, we can do that. We can do that in-person kickoff. But whenever there's a problem of communication, then we do that. At the start of the project, shall we do this thing? Provide team autonomy. So one thing we know, B and D is not the right answer. Mahmood, I don't know providing team autonomy from. Why would you go for that answer? What would you? Why you have chosen this answer? So that is for sure. B and D is not the right answer. Okay, so we are left with A and C option. Why would you go with the A option, and why would you go with the C option? I need your justification, guys, not just the answer. Those people who are saying A answer, why do you think A is the answer? Okay. Why do you think those who are saying is C option? Why do you think C is the right answer? Okay, so the right answer would be basically the team, we want to build a trust between them. Yeah, you can build the communication protocols and things like that. That would be very helpful. But when we're talking about the trust, then having a one face-to-face meeting can help them best together. So C is the right answer. So it's a very close question. A and C. A is not the right answer. C is the right answer. But sir, tasks should be monitored, not micromanaged. The autonomy. Okay, that is okay. But we are talking about here. We are not talking about what the thing is. Mahmood, you missed the. This is the keyword. We need to build that trust between them. Okay, so team charter is required, Mushafakir. It is Swapnish. That is the basically concept we learn, that whenever the team are virtual, at least for one time have their face-to-face meeting. Okay, that is the goal here that we are discussing here. So that we need to look into that. C would be the right answer. Whenever this is a concept of agile and virtual teams, whenever they are distributed all over the world, have a kickoff or have a one time their personal meeting together. That can really help. So C would be the right answer here. It is recommended to have a face-to-face meeting, but to build a team, we can do that. Guys, I see your answers. I need justifications. Why? Why? I need a justification. I need a justification because every answer we need to look into that their justification should be there. Okay. So during a critical phase of the project, two team members have disagreement over the technical approach. Technical approach. The project manager need to resolve this conflict remotely. What should be his first step in addressing this conflict? Arrange a video conference. Not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. So I'm not gonna eliminate it straightforward. You see, one of the most important thing about the elimination technique, we go through every single option. Okay. Uh, Ask both written argument and no video conference is prefer over there. Delegate that to a senior member. Why should I do that? Ignore no. So here elimination technique, you go through all option. A would be the right answer. Okay, you can try to give a little bit more justification. Faisal, you so A is the option because team is working virtually. Okay, so what does your justifications are coming? Let me see those justifications. So A, because team is working virtually, so need to have interactive session with, yeah. This is a good answer. This is a very good justification. I like it. Okay, one-to-one discussion is required to solve the problem. Good, good, that's good. Sandeep is saying first they should talk to each other. Yes, Sandeep. Interactive communication. I saw a little bit more justification can be helpful. Okay, what else is there? Hmm. Okay, so yeah, A is the right answer, but I need more justification for the next questions when we solve them. Okay, let's go to the next question. D. Okay. A project manager is leading a virtual team with the members across a different time zone. To ensure effective communication, the project manager decided to use mix of synchronous and asynchronous communication. So can you put in the chat box what does synchronous communication mean and what does asynchronous communication mean? Which of the following strategy would best facilitate effective communication in this scenario? Put in the chat box what does synchronous mean and what does asynchronous mean. The coffee has gone cold. The winter is here. So Mahmood is saying synchronous communication means one way, means two-way communication, and asynchronous means one way. Mahmood is 100% right. So basically, when we talk about the communication, if I just made a video and put it there, that's a asynchronous communication. Right now, I'm trying to get you guys involved, trying to get your live feedback. That is asynchronous communication. If you watch the video later on, just watch it your own time. That is a asynchronous communication. Both have their effectiveness, but the best thing is that when you use the both communication ways. So utilizing email for immediate needs and saving video conference both weekly, nah, that will not give us the right scenario. Arun is saying, okay. So Arun is saying occurring at the same time, synchronous, uh, asynchronous, one-way communication. I like the justification of Arun. It's even a better justification, occurring at the same time. Okay. Okay, so B is a good answer here. Sly on asynchronous is only giving that, not the answer. Okay. Schedule daily update. So this is only synchronous. D is a very good answer. And Saad, who has given it? Ikra, what answer you have given, as well as Faryal, this is a synchronous communication only. This is asynchronous communication. Okay, A and B both good answer, but B is the right answer. So what did we learn here? What did we go to our lesson learned register Faryal and Ikra? It's basically you guys need to know what is synchronous and asynchronous communication, and then accordingly work into that way. So 158 is done. Next question. Now comes the most important thing. Next 8-10 question will be long. So take your time. I'll give you 2 minutes. Hmm. D. Guys, justification. B, D. Justification, guys. Okay, so B D. One of the most important thing whenever you are solving a long questions, and the few next questions will be long. Which of the following, read the last line and be very slow. Be very slow. Otherwise, this long question you have to read again. Which of the following actions would be most effective in achieving these objectives and driving towards it? So we are looking for some kind of objective. Which objective we don't know. Let's go. You are leading a software development project with the members located in North America. The project is progressing, but you have noticed significant drop in productivity. Okay, an increase in misunderstanding. So communication problem is there, which has led to the critical deliverable delays. The team use various tools, but the effectiveness has been inconsistent. They have tools, but their effectiveness is not there. The team utilized various tools, but the effectiveness has been. To address this challenge, and you decided to implement a strategy that respect diverse work. So we have different ORs, optimized communication, and this you need to solve. Okay, this is the real problem here. Require all team members to adjust their schedule to temporarily overlap for 2 hour windows. This does not solve the problem. We are trying to optimize the work schedule and things of those natures. That is not helping here. Okay. Introduce a comprehensive team chartered. Not a bad option. I wouldn't say that B is a bad option. It is okay. It's not a bad option. Okay. Implement a asynchronous communication modeling, leveling team members to contribute according to their schedule. Not a bad model, not a bad answer. Even C is not a bad answer. Organize a building activity designed to conduct remotely, aiming to improve interpersonal communication, culture understanding, thereby increasing productivity, collaborate effectively. So many people have chosen the option as the right answer. So let's go back to the question what the problem was. The problem is the team dynamics. You want to make sure that diverse working hours are worked into that. Their communication is improved and culture get best. If I go with the D option, which many people have used, organize a series of team building activities. How working hours are improved here? How you are build okay culture you are building, how you are building into that. It's only improving their thing, right? How working hours are being worked into that way. How? I want to understand how working hours are being built there. Implement a asynchronous communication model leveraging the tool members. So that is helping to work on a diverse working hours. But regarding unified team culture, that is not being helped here. So now here we have agreed upon communication protocol. So we answered the communication problem. Working hours, we answered the working hour problems, and culture concentration and conflict mechanism. So guys, there were 3 problems in the question. If we go and discuss that thing, there were 3 problems in the question. right? I know mostly have answered D. There are three problems in the question, right? But when we go into depth of that, the answer you are doing, the D option or the C option, it is not answering all those problems. So we need such a question, such a thing that will help us to work into that way. That will help us to answer all these problems, not just one problem, but all the problem we want to answer. That should be answered by that thing. This is an important thing to look into that patent way, that how we answer all the problems and not just one problem. Are you getting my point here? Are you understanding the point of view I am giving you here? We are not answering here one problem. We are looking from the dynamics of three problems. When there are three problems here, I don't want to go and jump only on the problem that solve one problem. What about the other problems? Who said they are not important? When they are there, so we need to answer them those problems also, right? So if you look into that context, B is your right answer, not D. D is wrong, C is wrong, B is the right answer. A, C. Okay, so we are getting A, C, A. Guys, I need justification. A, D, C. Training is one of the best tools. A, because option A addressed both problem of culture. D, in question the problem is A, culture and language. Okay, so we have all the options here. Now we have all the option there. Let's see how we can entertain each option into that patterned way. Okay, during a critical phase of the project, you notice that the output from one of the remote team is not aligned with the project quality standard. So now you have remote team, their progress is not aligned with the quality standards. You suspect culture differences and language barrier is a result of the misunderstanding. How should you address to improve quality and understanding? Assign a license with a strong understanding of remote team's culture. Okay, not a bad option at all. Okay, when I say that it's not a bad option at all, it is a good option. It is a very good option. But you see, the problem in this option is that if one person is absent, if he is sick, then what will you do? I would prefer an option where, like, I haven't gone through the other options as of now, but for sure I would prefer an option where instead of one person, we can understand each other. Increase the frequency of written communication? No, of course not. Okay, organize a culture training for all team members to foster multi-understanding and appreciation. Now C is a very beautiful option. C is a very beautiful option here. Instead of one person, okay, instead of one person, you are actually training each team member so that they can understand their culture, they can appreciate it, and they can work into that best possible way. So that is a better option than other option. So C is a good option. Okay, but A and C both are good options. Schedule an immediate virtual team. No, this is not a problem here. We need to, like, for every single question, for every single thing that the problem that happened in the project, we need to solve that problem, right? B and D does not solve the problem. So let me look at both our answers. One, series of cross-culture training session for team members to foster understanding and appreciation of culture difference. Okay, assign a license with a strong. Okay, I will not go with that. I'll explain. I'll go with. Okay, so guys, if we look into the context of PMP, okay, if we look into the context of PMP, we identify training need assessment. As a servant leader in the entire PMP, you are acting like a servant leader. In these questions, you are a servant leader of virtual team. All these questions are basically from virtual team, right? When we are talking about the virtual team, we are looking for these questions. As a virtual team, my goal is to basically what I want. I'm asking this question to you, put in the chat box. Do I want my team to reach to a performing stage where they are relevant, they don't need my support, or do I want my team to continuously need support of other people? What I am looking here for? What I am looking here for? I'm looking here for that team become self-reliant. I'm looking here for that team does not even need me. Team can perform in the best possible way. So here is a training it is identified. I will provide training and then I will measure the training outcomes and will keep doing that. That is the holy grail of the entire thing. So that's what has happened here. Okay, this is not the right answer. C is the right answer. Okay, C is the right answer. So language is a problem. So that's why ICRA we need to provide them the training. No? C. Okay, so I'm happy that now you are getting to that point where you are identifying the training requirements and working into that way. What should be your first step in addressing these issues? You have recently taken over a project with a team spread across 4 continents. Despite using a popular software, team members complain about the inefficiency of the tool in facilitating effective collaboration. Guys, are you noticing something? Since the question length is increasing, I have decreased my speed. Now, this is what I say when I say in the 7 step formula, we need to slow down. We need to slow down when we are solving question answers. Okay, so I know that there's a problem. The team is unable to understand the software. There is kind of some issues there. Conduct a tool evaluation session with the team. We already know the tool thing. That is not the problem here. Arrange for an immediate switch to more advanced project. Already the tool is advanced. Training for on existing project management to enhance their understand can be implement no. So C is the right answer here. No, it's the answer, Mahmood. Why would you even think another question? We will provide training to the team members on that. What is this? Yeah, I need to. Guys, give me 1 second. I need to block this guy. Bob Gamer, something like that. Guys, give me. Okay, so report. Okay. Yeah, it is on my channel. I saw it. This thing happening to other people. Never imagined this thing will happen to mine. So see. Okay. So I removed him. Okay. So let's go back to the business. Let's see. Okay. So we were discussing this question. What strategy would most effective in enhancing the team engagement and motivation? So we are looking for the strategy that can help enhance the team engagement and motivation. Your your virtual project team is facing a significant challenge in maintaining engagement. Team members report feeling isolated and disconnected. So they are not clear about that. They are not clear about the organizational strategy to implement a pairing program with newest member to foster connection with additional support. Not a bad option. Virtual team that focus on fun and social interaction. Okay, not a bad option. And that publicly acknowledge individual and team achievement. Not a bad option. Team member to submit daily reports. No. D is not the answer. Okay, this is a good option. This is a good question actually. This is a good question. Okay, so let's look into that one more time. This is the problem, you are not getting engagement. Report that feeling isolated from the project goals. They feel isolated from the project goals because of the now this is like if we put the context of this question, if you have ever worked in a virtual team, especially in the term of COVID, right? Let me take back to you the before COVID time. So what used to happen before COVID time, we used to get together, have a cup of tea, coffee, discuss things and feel like there is a relationship into that way. That was before the COVID time. Then suddenly the COVID came. Now it has become the part of our life. But when the suddenly COVID came, we were not motivated to take action. We feel depressed. We just did not want to do that. That was kind of the thing. We just did not want to do that. We felt we felt better in a way that if that thing does not happen, we did not like COVID whatsoever. Nobody did, right? Nobody did whatsoever. Okay, so that's one of the most important thing that we worked into that way. Okay, so if we look into the options, if we look into the options, as an agile mindset, so D would not be the answer because we want to increase their connectivity. We don't want to work into that sprint way. Introduce a recognition program, yeah, but that will not improve the sport. Implement a virtual mentorship program pairing, that can be improved. Schedule building exercise, this is basically the best answer here, where we build a team and work them together. B is the right answer. C, D, C, D, C. Guys, justification. Where is your justification going? I need your justification. how basically why those answers are right. I need a justification here. Na? What is the best approach to minimize the impact of time zone differences on the project progress? Halfway through your project, you realize that time zone differences among the team members are causing delay and impacting on the project deadlines. What is the best way to minimize the impact of time zone differences? Okay, working into that way. We B for C D. Okay, reassign the task based on geographical location, even if it means adjusting the project schedule. Okay, but if the project schedule is changed, that is affecting the progress. You are putting A as an answer, guys. Uh, okay, B, establish follow the where the work is handed off across time zone to maximize productivity works and speed of delivery. Yes, B can be the answer. Okay. C, design a specific or each week. No, that is not, that will not, like that will be only a one time thing. C, no, C is not, the decision making is faster in this. Okay, utilize the decision allow asynchronous approval and feedback, reducing for the guys. Why you are not going with the D option? You see, those people who are saying C option, if you go with that, you will only do it once a week. Okay, each week. The entire decisions, maybe the decisions need to be worked into some other time. So that's why C is not the right option. Utilize that follows asynchronous approval and feedback processes, reducing the from the real time. Okay, this is not follow the sun model. Work is handed across time zones to working hours speed up the B would be the right answer. So follow the sun model is basically 24/7 when the team is working. Like our follow-up system, we are working 24/7. That is a follow the sun model answer. C. Okay. You are leading a project with a dispersed team where recent feedback indicate a significant gap between leading to duplication of work. What initiative could you introduce to improve communication? Develop a centralized layer time that provides. Why not A? You are giving Sat C answer. Develop a centralized real-time dashboard. Responsibility and across. It's a very good answer. Mandate the use of a uniform set of tools for use confusion. Okay. The point is here, it's not the uniform that does not help us. The problem is duplication, communication gaps, deadlines. Okay. Again, no. A would be the right answer here. In this option, A would be the right answer here. I know today's questions are long, lengthy. You need to slow down and think about it. But that's good. A, D. So you are, what is the most effective initial step? What is the most effective initial step in resolving this conflict? You are managing a team comprising members from various departments, and significant conflict has arisen between two team members over resource allocation. The disagreement has escalated uh, to the point where it is affecting the morale. What is the arrange a session where both parties can express their content? Good one. Escalate, no. Implement, no. Facilitate forcing on project goals. This is smoothing. This is again, like A is the only option that I would go for it. I don't know why you are going for D and Aslam. We need to look into that. Yes, realigning the goal is important, but when there's a thing, you need both team members here. You need to listen to their concerns. What's the problem is happening? Why these people are working into that way? What is lagging them into this way? We need to look into that way, na? Okay, so these are the questions that we do. Now I put daily one question answer at LinkedIn. I'm sure you are following me at LinkedIn. If not, I do recommend you follow so that you don't miss those question answers. Okay, so today Abdul Razak cleared risk management. Okay, yesterday Jawad cleared PMP. Okay, this is the question. The project is overseen by senior manager. A new project manager joined the project to develop the quality. How should the project manager proceed? Okay, read the question, then I'll move towards the option. The project is overseen by a senior manager. He joins. How should the new project meet with the senior manager to identify, establish plan, process, then ask for assistance? Not bad. The customer to collect requirement, obtain the necessary benchmark. Okay, so what would be your answer in these four options? G. What's your answers, guys? Okay, meet with the senior manager. Now, the can I meet with the senior manager? Okay, okay, meet with the senior manager to identify plans, procedure. Okay, to collect the requirement, obtain the necessary benchmark sample and cost benefit analysis from the sponsors. A would be the best answer. Like, first meet with the person, expert judgment. Remember, expert judgment is the best technique. Then you go further. A is the best answer in this option. Okay. Yes. So I daily share some mind maps. Guys, if you haven't joined our program, 8 days left in the next batch program. Okay. Share motivational things. Yesterday we made this 7 lessons from certified Asim cleared from Australia. Tayyab cleared from Pakistan. Okay, another question. In response to the stippling, the project manager reprioritized the prioritization, did not put the project and now need to escalate. How would you escalate? In order to escalate, we need to refer to the communication management plan. Krishna cleared from Canada. A summary of Agile for you. Okay. Ali cleared from Pakistan. Some decision models. Jawad cleared from Saudi. Lavlina cleared from India. So many people cleared. Three parts of our projects are being completed by three teams. The parts are highly dependent on each other. Conflict. What should we do? So A would be the right answer here. Okay. So these were the questions that I wanted to discuss. Oh, we went 15 minutes up. So these were the question answers we wanted to discuss with you. Guys, next Friday my batch program is starting. And I want to invite you guys on this program. I want to share with you how basically every single person is working and they are clearing the program. One of the most beauty of my program is that no matter how long it take, I will be working with you till you become certified PMP. Many student clear it in a very less time, but till you become certified PMP, I will be working with you. If you are my student, just click the link I just shared and let me get your feedback. What do you think, if you can share the feedback about the program? You see, in batch 7 many students join the program, right? And I have to tell you here, 2 to 3 students have already they are going to clear the exam next weeks. Not one student, 2 to 3 students, and the other students are working towards that goal, and you will see majority of them clearing in 1 month, 1.5 month. This is something I'm really proud of, that how every single student clear our program, how every single student get to that way. We basically follow a 7 step formula in our program. That 7 step formula basically goes through that every single thing that you need in the program, you get it from there. Every single thing. What do you mean by that? First, we provide you 6 days training. Yeah, first you get the 6 days training. Once you have the 6 days training, then I customize things for you. You got a customized roadmap, the roadmap that works best for you. What do I mean by best for you? Every person have their own schedule, right? Every person have their own schedule. So I want to work with them, understand with them how they are studying, how they are doing into that, and then I do follow up with them. Then like this we have having 4 question answer session, and we are moving it along the way. All these things are happening and making sure that every single student clear the PMP program. Let me take a real feedback from 1 or 2 of my students. Hi Saad, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
So Saad, so you joined our program. What do you say about the follow-up system? How is the follow-up system?
Sir, actually, this is one of the greatest follow-up system I can say,
Okay, and why
because
why the
every institution or any other people are having this type of programs, but the specifically the follow-up process you followed by individual is one of the best thing. Taking example of myself.
okay, okay,
Usually I do like I have completed all the topics, but eventually, when you woke up and just you text me like, Saad, how much you have done and how much you have completed till yet. That was the thing when I get some lack of motivation. I just started open my books and started the lectures and attempting the QAs again. And this is one of the part, like some of the time I used to go with my family out for some work, but I stopped there and just start doing the things again.
you start doing the thing. I am continuously saying, hey, you promised me this. We need to get this thing done, right?
Yes, sir, inshallah.
Okay, thank you, Saad. Thank you very much for your input. Hi Mahmood, how are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
So what would you say? What is follow-up system? How the follow-up system helps you?
If I say something about your follow-ups, they are amazing. Like whenever I'm losing my motivation, and when I see your message, and like you always ping the respective one in a very ethical and very good way, it really motivates to do or
Sometime
to get
angry.
the respective satisfaction. Yeah.
Sometime angry also, yeah, but just to make sure that that you become certified PMP. Thank you, Mahmood. Thank you
Inshallah,
very
soon, sir.
much.
Thank you.
Soon. So, guys, this is the program that holds your hand and makes sure that you become certified project management professional. Thousands and thousands of students have shared their success stories, that how they cleared PMP. Let me give you one more time. What do you get in the program? When you join the program, when you join our program, you get a 7-step formula in which the first step would be basically providing you training in 6 days, a case-based study in which we will provide that training. Then the follow-up system, that as they are saying, my number one thing in the program, the number one important thing which I daily do with my students. And of course, these 4 question answer sessions that we do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Then a roadmap that works for you. Every single student will get a roadmap according to their requirement. Then you will add into a PMP aspirant group. You will get the best simulator, and then final day tips. All these things in $699. Not 5,000, not 10,000, not 20,000, only $699. Oh, Tim is here. Hi Tim, how are you?
Hi, good evening.
Tim, why don't you share your feedback about the program? So, how you are doing so far? Today you did another mock. So, how you are doing so far?
Yeah, so just as you said, the program is framed for each person, even though we're all together. So it's paced according to the person's availability and pace, which is good, is unique. And I must say that you, in quotes, actually disturb everybody to ensure that we meet the desired velocity.
We'll meet that.
So
Yeah.
each person is meeting his desired velocity to achieve the goal at the end of the day. And for me, it's been a good journey. It's been rough because I've also stretched myself, but it was something I wanted. I deliberately wanted that stretch because I have that tendency to slow down if I'm not stretched. So I like that part, and we are making a lot of progress.
Thank
And
you.
the other thing I like is, which you have not mentioned, is you have the master group portal of experts of over 500 people who have already passed through this program and excel. So if you have any issue, you can always connect through that WhatsApp, and people will give you their professional um, views and explain not just the answer but why that's the answer. So
Thank you.
it's not what you get anywhere else.
Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing all these details. I loved your feedback. Thank you, Tim. Looking forward very soon. I have given you another mock. Once you do that, another mock,
Yeah.
and then you're in Nigeria, na?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I want you to give exam in center. I hope in few days that Nigeria condition get better, and then we give exam in center.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for all you do.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Mushfiqir, how are you?
Yes, sir. I am fine. How are you, sir?
So, welcome back after a few days of break from Bangladesh. I know your internet and things were not working, but now it's back. So, Mushfiqir, how your journey has been so far? Mushfiqir, can you hear me? So,
Yeah, I'm hearing you, sir.
so how your journey has been so far?
Very great journey, sir. And your follow-up is, what can I say? You motivated me all time to certified PMP. In
Thank,
so that is why I am joining your class and listen everything and try to understand how to certify in a short period of time.
thank you, thank you.
And it's very helpful. Your materials, your learning style, and the follow-up.
Thank you very much, Mushfiqir. Thank you very much, everybody, for your feedback. Now that's their feedback. I want to see your feedback. I want you guys to become certified PMP. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. Good morning, good evening, good night. I would love to help you to become certified PMP. Join now. My number is there. My email is there. Looking forward to coach you for your PMP. Bye bye.